Washington, as he stood outside the White House on Wednesday, U.S. President Donald Trump basked in the praise of Republican lawmakers assembled around him. He was lauded for his exquisite presidential leadership. He was touted as one heck of a leader and as a man of action. The occasion was a celebration of the final passage of the GOP tax bill, by far the most significant legislative achievement of Trump's tumultuous first year in office. The U.S. President is celebrating the final passage of the Republican tax bill, calling it a historic victory for the American people. HMAS-AE-1A1 vanished off the Papua New Guinea coast on September 14, 1914, leaving the fate of her 35 Australian and British crew members a mystery till now. The father of an Australian woman shot dead by a police officer in the US has questioned the integrity and completeness of the probe into his daughter's death. An Australian man has been stabbed to death in Gothenburg, in Sweden. Senator Mark Warner warned U.S. President Donald Trump against firing Special Counsel Robert Mueller or pardoning targets of the federal probe into Russia and the president's Republican campaign. Donald Trump's inauguration, the legalization of same-sex marriage and everything in between, we take a look back at the year that was. Customers can now get their selfie on their cappuccino, with the Tea Terrace in Oxford Street, the first to introduce the frothy portrait. British Prime Minister Theresa May said in Parliament that Brexit could be delayed in exceptional circumstances for the shortest possible time. The US President is celebrating the final passage of the Republican tax bill, calling it a historic victory for the American people. But the adulation from the Republican lawmakers signaled an even bigger moment. Many were embracing not only a shared accomplishment with Trump, but also his unorthodox presidency itself. You made the case for the tax bill, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell told Trump. But McConnell did stop there. This has been a year of extraordinary accomplishment for the Trump administration, crowed McConnell, who proceeded to praise the president for tackling the over-regulation of the American economy and for winning Senate confirmation of a dozen nominees to federal circuit courts. That, McConnell said, is better than any president has done since the creation of the circuit court system in 1891. You hold the record, McConnell said. Thank you, Mr. President, for all you're doing. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Just 4 months before Wednesday's scene on the South Lawn, Trump and McConnell were giving one another the silent treatment after Trump had derided McConnell's inability to get a health care overhaul through his chamber. In August, Trump fired off several tweets targeting the Senate leader and then told reporters he was very disappointed in Mitch and will say whether McConnell should resign.